I like spooky. I mean, I only got into it over the past year or so. Because of this, I try to watch some of the classics or any good ones whenever I can. Now, let's get into the actual video. But first, some context. I was with the boys, we were playing some Jackbox games, solving problems, doing rap battles, making PP jokes. It was getting later, so we decided to strap on our Vans, walk on my friend's creepy street in the dark. So as the little baby man I am, I'm having like a little mini panic attack. I'm freaking out the whole time. But then we got back and my spooky high was going on, but I was craving more. So me and the boys snuggled up and decided to watch one of those scary classics. I had never seen it, but I've heard of it. You probably know it. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Now, we got done with it, and to be honest, the generosity explained it perfectly.
How many times do I have to hear about Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared and Blank Room Soup being scary? They're not scary!
It did not give me the scary high I needed, but it did give me the confidence to venture into lands not previously traveled. To be honest, I was too scared to originally watch the Mandela catalog. Probably because my friend had hyped it up so much. He was like, "It's so scary, bro. I beat myself 50 times watching it." And I was like, I still get nightmares about that bear in Brave. No way I'm watching that. But it all changed that night. I needed that spooky high, so I pulled up my covers, snuggled in with the homies, and I turned it on. And well, it sucked. It wasn't really spooky at all. Now let me explain. Spooky has gotta be spooky the whole time. But in the Mandela catalog, the build up to things is not really worth the payoff. For example, the first thing is all like, the government warning you to lock all your doors, get your guns, hide, there are duplicates after you.
So y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because they raping everybody out here.
Then it's like, if you see one, close your eyes, plug your ears, and shoot your gun willy-nilly everywhere. So I'm freaking out. I'm like, I'm with the boys. We don't have any guns. What are we gonna do? And then it starts to show you what they look like, and I'm like, oh gosh, it's about to get real spooky, bro. So they got, the ones, obviously, the duplicates that look just like you. And I'm like, oh yeah, that probably makes sense. But then I remember they also mentioned these like weird, messed up ones. And the next example, they start to show them. And they showed me this. I could do the first one in 10 seconds in Photoshop. Same with the second one. I could probably just tape black construction paper to my face and then put some googly eyes on it and call it a day. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Is this scary? Am I scaring you? It's just not scary. They could have just had the actual duplicate one and it would have been spooky, or even just alluded to the weird messed up ones. But this lazy kind of weird design choices really just takes you out of the spooky immersion. And there are tons of examples of stuff like this. It becomes like uncanny, like legit, so not spooky. It's actually like, I'm pretty sure they're trying to like meme out here. But like, there's times where it's like kind of spooky and scary, and then all of a sudden they'll just throw Germa's face on the screen. There's this whole point where it's the middle of the night. This guy's in his bed. He's all freaked out. He's looking up. He gets up from his bed. He's hearing these voices in the walls, and he decides he's gonna yell at this thing. He's like, "Shut up, you stupid person! I hate you!" And then, next thing you know, it's pretty obvious that like something bad happens to him, and then he dies. But why did they have to fade to red? We aren't playing Elden Ring. It's not like about to flash, "You died" on the screen. Alright, let me make a new scene for the Mandela catalog real quick. You guys can use this one.
Guess it was nothing.
Like, look at Spooky Jesus. This is not scary. It looks more like the troll face than something that would make me pee myself. This brings me to another point. Maybe it's just me, But it's real hard to make these like little Jesus animation things spooky. Like, you cannot make VeggieTales spooky, man.
Probably not even looking. Oh, go ahead.
I don't know. It was good, but suddenly I feel kind of scared.
You're not scared, Adam. You just saw a snake with legs laugh at you. This isn't spooky at all. Now, part 2 does make some improvement. I only really have one big complaint, besides another dumb like spooky face or something like that. And it's the voice acting. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but like, take a listen first.
Well, we don't gotta worry about income anymore, since we got this massive frickin' payday, right?
Well, we got a couple options.
It sounds like something you'd hear in a video game, where it feels like the voice lines and dialogue are completely separate from what the characters are actually doing.
I mean, they didn't have to outlaw these things, did they? Like, I doubt that guy's face could appear on something like this and, kill you. I don't know.
No, they did not.
To be fair, this is probably because the microphone quality is good most of the time when it's not bad on purpose. Like, it sounds voiced over or like kind of on a Shure microphone or something. It doesn't fit like the crappy camera quality kind of thing they're going for. Why do you have a Ford pickup truck camera but a Shure microphone? So overall, the Mandela catalog was not scary.